kimbatang kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri, kuyungkabi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabest. Lagoda na linkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulirakchikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuyungkabi. Lagoda na linkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulirakchikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuyungkabi. Rundi hatunga tongkimbatang kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri, kuyungkabi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na linkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulirakchikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuyungkabi. Rundi hatunga tongkimbatang kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri, kuyungkabi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes. Rundi hatunga tongkimbatang kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri, kuyungkabi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na linkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulirakchikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuyungkabi. Rundi hatunga tongkimbatang kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri, kuyungkabi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na linkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulirakchikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuyungkabi. Rundi hatunga tongkimbatang kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri, kuyungkabi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na linkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulirakchikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuyungkabi. Wanga chona tizora sparkaze. Igatuk hakujijia. Nico ite manbogra tonk. Jibedwa nani bobo. Tong nanung sha nungyang. Muchitito aki jijihaku. Lagoda na linkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulirakchikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuyungkabi. Rundi hatunga tongkimbatang kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri, kuyungkabi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na linkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulirakchikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuyungkabi. Yinnoba mulirakin kunchikun. Muchashak tangpa. Rundi hatunga tongkimbatang kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri, kuyungkabi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes. Lagoda na linkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulirakchikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuyungkabi. Chupaka chonagarn totril. Titoki yumabogra. Chikudo kano pala. Titoki graduk. Tangu tima. Lagoda na linkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulirakchikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuyungkabi. siya nun yan. Ngunit ito aki jijaku. Labola na ringkis mag. Rundi hautong gatong kimbab ng kongkek. Wana kumbes jinpayamuri kunung kabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes ka chubayo kulawish tuchong watakuchu. Yukaril gratuk bograuna, bograti toki gratuk, jiwe tongtima, labola na rinkis matona, inkin slimo podona mulera chikun, nova rundi hatunga kuhunkabi. Wana kumbes jinpayamuri kununkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Hiyokoya wish yumani bajo nipes. Latinong kudu. Yukaril jinotekta. Labola na ring. Rundi hautong gatong kimbab ng kongkek. Wana kumbes jinpayamuri kununkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Labola na ringkis matona. Inkin slimo podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuhunkabi. Motta dahat rundi ikchawa tombola joniku. Yomawa mani boba Lorda wishwanga shachi. Wana kumbes jinpayamuri kununkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Jibedwana ni bobo. Tongmanun siya nun yan. Ngunit ito aki jijaku. Rundi hautong gatong kimbab ng kongkek. Wana kumbes jinpayamuri kununkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes.
Chinapala mule, tonki ba non tontek, dunni chachon kun ne mule rapast. Chinapala mule, tonki ba non tontek, dunni chachon kun ne mule rapast.
You're a pro, aren't you? You ever race on Terrace? I wish I had the chance before it blew.
I like having a champion around. But you're probably destined for the circuit once it's back up and running.
You again? I don't really feel like talking right now. I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting... You did? I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it, I really do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers. Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. I have to top your time. Thanks again. I meant it. Well, I have to thank you, you know? I don't know how you did it. I really don't.
Ichuta, yun patisa, kinbanik chalora kun. Chao baso, kino molirani dubo, tongking ba, no kun netsag.
Dufladan elfa, Norisidan elfa, Tuflak vandigo elfa, Norisidan elfa, Vadinugan elfa. Der Bundas, Bufta el Chief, Bundas da Schienfa.
Mucho shakpakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Togning chatukunde mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mule rachikun. Stimo po donar de odunga kun kabe. Tolpa da pongwale kanduna gugu chuchut. Kavadum kupilio botenya. Bonanay kuchu. Awaga posca chocola. Mucha shag panga. Takom justach miki grabarmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
There? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for him.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way? Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for Krayt dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a Krayt dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition, nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron, an ignoble end to a fine man. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
How can I help? About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing. We've more important things to do. Still, my father is dead. Just because we find the holocron doesn't mean I have to give it to her. Father recorded all his personal thoughts in that holocron, even when I knew him. Having it would be like having him with you. I don't see why she deserves it, however. She drove him to his death. I loved him, and I didn't even have a chance to say goodbye. I don't know. Part of me would keep it just so she didn't get it. I don't like that part of me. I would have thought my Jedi training would have put me past this kind of pettiness. I wish it... I really don't want to think about this. Please, let's just keep going.
Well, fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? My name is Furco Nellis. My vice is Bazak. Very good. Would you care to wager on a game? Well, since you have never beaten me, we'll make this for a paltry 50 credits. No bargaining now. This is serious. To be fair, I'll use my practice deck as well. I don't want to scare you off, you understand. Haha, very good. Now, don't worry if I beat you too harshly. It is a learning experience. Would you like to have another round of Pazak? I mean, I don't want to say that it was beginner's luck, but you should play again to truly get a feel for the game. You have some rudimentary skills. I think I'll use my second best deck this time and up the stakes. 200 credits will be the wager. I trust you will have the money on hand. You won't be so eager in a moment, I promise you. Would you like to have another round of Pazak? It's only fair, after all. You have won against me twice, but I still think I can teach you a thing or two. You have proven quite the opponent, but I think the time has come to end this. You will not win again. I usually only use this deck at tournaments, but I think you're worthy of it. Shall we say 500 credits on the outcome? Yes, well then, 500 credits on the line. Here we go. Would you like to have another round of Pazak? However, you'll understand if we don't have any wagers. I respect your ability too much to insult you by betting on you losing. Very good. Just for the sport of it, that's all I can afford. Would you like to have another round of Pazak? However, you'll understand if we don't have any wagers. I respect your ability too much to insult you by betting on you losing. Something else. I don't think I know about much else. Pazak is all that I do right now, I'm sorry. Ask around. I'm sure there are many better sources of information than me. Stop by any time. I'd like to visit my money.
Yes?
What?
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. I saw you down near the track, didn't I? Or was that someone else? I've been distracted by what happened on Taris. Sure, not a problem. Might as well try to pass along some of what I know. My racing days are pretty much done. Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing days are behind me. Gandalf is the name. Best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. It's that simple. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. Taris. Always look forward to going back. No, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't in the winter circle lately, but I still race for sport, you know? A woman. I never won on Taris, but it was always my first stop on the circuit, and last if I could help it. That doesn't matter now. You can't ask for more certain closure than the whole planet being gone. Poof, boom, gone. Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. Some of them are too young. It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous and don't live long. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is still dying. I'll pass. I don't really talk to any of them. I know Zara's from the circuit, and we couldn't ask for a tougher lady. She's smart, too. I don't know the younger guys, but I've been watching Nico. Good to see someone doing it for the love of the race. Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. Some of them are too young. It's a cutthroat business. That's not everyone, of course. All right, then. Ask me again in a few years, and it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out on the circuit. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. You should try the locals. Chows, maybe. Funny little guy. Keep safe. Yep. Seems like tough times are coming.